Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the end, or almost at the end, of our long, wonderful journey. Oh, who the fuck am I kidding here? This has been a fucking train wreck from start to finish.
So much.
The regular version, yes, but I actually really love this endgame version of it. It's really cool. But yeah, I am tired of that song as well. Status, yes, but
Goodbye, Hans.
he can he can still Astra.
How are you even standing up?
Ow. Oh, Obro did her ghost strike again.
To kill.
Ghast can kill him.
Oh, okay.
Go Ghast!
That's right. Ghast kills. Kills the boss. Eat my needle, pussy. Oh, right.
Miss.
Needles.
And down goes the dragon.
No, you fool! This isn't even my final form!
Oh, please tell me that's a final form.
Shitty pair-up idea, bud.
Yeah, really shitty. Dwyer.
Nice miss.
What is this?
The eyes have it!
Well, that was an attack.
Shooting hoops with Anankos.
This works. Oh, 4% crit though. Oh, maybe we get to see Anankos crits. Does he have a crit quote? Come on, crit Ghast. He does very little damage. Oh, nice.
It's his dragon breath is magic based. This one.
Oh yeah, Ghast's a fucking dread fighter. That explains it.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, Dwyer won't
Dwyer,
be able
get the fuck out of there.
Get the fuck out of here, Dwyer. Let's just use it. We'll use him most of the heal anyway. I was thinking maybe Leo? The Breen Hildur. That works. Better choose someone else for the dual strength, huh? Yeah, there we go. 5
Manga.
damage, what the fuck?
Don't fuck with Leo. Even without his horse, he's still fucking blinging and begging, baby.
Blah, 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 blah. Ha!
Nice.
Have a Breen Hildur. Have two. Alright, you know, we need some help over here, Mr. Gazak.
You should? Okay, never mind.
I know, but I need to kill this guy or else he'll kill
I
someone.
know, but I was just gonna say, use another weapon, and then you can dance him.
Oh,
I'll
right.
give him. I'll give you Anankos. Actually, no, you couldn't.
Or
never
I could
mind.
just kill him with Sankara.
You could do that.
Does he have another form?
Oh, this is the last one.
Ah, okay.
He's a baller.
Oh, my son.
There we go.
The power of monkeys.
I've been beaten by a weeb!
The worst. Alright. Are you gonna explain why you're such a dick now, Anankos? Is it because you're lonely?
Got cash.
He even dies just like Ozma.
Oh.
Fucking rip off. Get out of here.
And he became
Mangs,
time
have any money
space.
on you?
What? What?
You have any money?
Money?
Yeah.
What do you mean if I have any money? No, I don't know. You mean like in real life?
Like cash money, yeah, like on you.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Why?
Okay. Well, then now you get, because then you get to see what actually is the point of all this.
Oh,
Who
really?
Anankos actually is.
What? What do you mean? Oh,
Talk about the DLC. Read between the lines.
oh, right. Ah, did we do it? Did we beat the Silent Dragon? Yes, Anankos has been destroyed. We did it! I feel so incredibly happy right now. Me too. I'm so happy. Well, I'm glad someone enjoys the story. Let's see. All right, Ray.
I was honestly worried how things were going for a moment.
It all worked out. We were able to win because we all worked together.
Oh, God, voice is obnoxious.
Now the world is safe again, thanks to our darling manga. This feeling of relief. It's very much like flying. Oh, look, Hinaka, they gave her a line.
I remember she existed again.
The battle is over, Prince Sander. We have won. We have Prince Ryoma. We are essentially the same character.
Yeah, they pretty much are.
Mother, father, we did it. Ashra, it's finally over. Thank you, manga. I'm so glad I met you, that we have to fought together to accomplish this. I feel the
Fuck
same
you.
way. Thank you.
This is your fault.
Fuck you, Ashura. So are you guys
Anime has saved the universe.
are you guys saying that I have to play DLC to see the end of the story?
No, you have
We're
to play 2 DLCs to see
Yeah,
the.
we're not saying just one. We're saying everything.
Are you fucking kidding me? I have to play 2 DLC. Like, I'm probably gonna play them anyway to make Let's Plays, but did they seriously hide the ending behind a pay gap?
They didn't really hide the ending. They just hid important details behind a pay gap. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I feel
I'm telling you, man, they gave no shits. They just knew they were gonna get the cash money, the green, right? And they were just like, fuck it, dude. Want some elevators? Fuck it. Want some platforms? Fuck it. Want to fight a boss in space that turns into a basketball? Fuck it. Fuck it.
We will now commence with the coronation of Manga, the new queen of... Well, what? I become queen of this shit place?
Yeah,
I don't want to rule over this nation.
you gotta now.
Yeah,
You gotta-
you're the queen, dude.
It's yours now. All hail Queen Manga.
Queen
Yeah.
Manga of floating Rockville. Lovely. I get to play around on my fucking elevators.
You don't get it. You don't get a say in this. You're just the queen now.
How about Ashra? Just make her the queen. Starting today, Manga shall be known as the ruler of Vala. Hey, Manga, it's time to accept your crown. Now that I'm a princess, maybe I can get some decent pants.
Princess ass.
Princess ass cheeks of Vala. Congratulations.
Queen ass cheeks.
Congratulations, milady. Thank you. Please, milady, go sit on your throne. Alright. Wow, I hope that throne is not made of steel, or else I'm gonna have a really cold ass. I want to thank King Roma and King Sander for the generous gifts of land. Thanks to them, we were able to rebuild the Kingdom of Vala. I pledge to be a queen that believes in her people and works for their betterment. I doubt you need to make that pledge, Manga. We all know what kind of person you are. Yep. I agree. You will certainly become the queen you speak of.
Mega! If you ever need any help, always think of us folks.
Just make sure you can tell us what the problem is next time, okay?
Yeah, my first decree as King or Queen Ass Cheeks of Vala is that I will fucking remove the stupid plot curse, so people can actually talk about our kingdom. That'll be nice.
Thank you!
Man. Thank you, queen ass cheeks.
I think I'm dead.
Leo says what we're all thinking.
I love Leo.
That's kind of Leo's gimmick. Leo is like the only character in this universe that makes sense. He always says what everyone is thinking. It's really cool. I don't think that will ever happen again. In any case, Manga has united us, all of us siblings together. I am irrelevant.
Accurate.
I'm so happy for you, Manga. Even though I don't know what to say. The word you're looking for is congratulations, Sakura! Congratulations, Manga, for both of us. Thank you, all of you.
That's it. That's all you get.
Saved the world.
I saved the world.
Oh wait,
Fuck you. You're supposed to be dead.
Oh, hi there.
you're supposed to be my sugar daddy.
Guntress here? What? Are they? What?
It was a shitty way of trying to make it seem deep, but they just didn't give a shit, and they were like, "Hey, Gunter. Hey, booty, queen ass cheeks. What's up?"
So, Manga, can you? Like, she's staring at it. She's like, "Oh
So
my."
Manga,
Could you
you
put on?
haven't worn pants like all game.
Can you put on some pants, please? This is really distracting.
Listen, shut up. You're my cousin. Don't be talking like that.
Well, you didn't object to that in Birthright, Aqua. Didn't say anything in the private quarters then.
Yeah, I banged her fucking in Revelations, so that's weird.
Did you enjoy your coronation? Well, it is Japan, let's be honest.
My coronation.
I was so nervous. It was hard to hide that I was shaking so much. Nervous? You jest. No, I mean it. It's a bit late to be saying this now, but are you sure you're okay with this? By all rights, you should be the leader of Vala. No, this is the way it should be. I've never been much of a leader. Well, neither is Corin. And you are the reason we are able to end the fighting and stop Anankos. You were chosen by the Yato. Obviously it believes in you. Ashura. Is there something else? Do you think you'd fail as the new queen of Vala? Huh? No, of course not. I'm going to make Vala a wonderful place. In honor of the true last king and for Queen Aritz and everyone who fought. I promise to make them all proud. I'm glad to hear that. Manga, could I give you a gift to celebrate your adventure? A gift? Yes.
A private dance?
Oh, no, not that song. Aqua, I've heard it a million times.
Aqua, gifts are supposed to be new.
That song is wonderful.
My ass feels thicker.
It's almost like that song is about us. Do you know who wrote the lyrics? I don't know for certain. My mother taught me the song. She said it's been passed down from generation to generation in Valhalla.
She's obviously lying. You're just looking through the credits. See who's the lyric writer.
It's a very old song then. Yes, I think that it may not even have been written by humans. If I had to guess, I'd say that Anakos was its author. It contains such strong emotions. Well, Anakos didn't. Maybe he knew that he'd lose his mind one day and wrote the song to help us. A song meant for those to come, those who would save him with death. At least...
nice Thanatos.
Ray, did Anon Coast make the Yato, or was that legitimately the Rainbow Sage?
I'm not sure. I actually played the DLC. Because I stopped giving a shit once I finished playing this game.
I actually know it is the Rainbow Sage. Because when I read through the I had to read through the backstory of the weapon to make the spotlights, and then it says at least on the wiki that the Rainbow Sage was the one who crafted the 4 divine tomes or 4 divine weapons. So could be. At least that's how I look at the song now. I think you're probably right. But that is where the song ends. It says nothing about of the future. Maybe the next part of the song is for someone else to write. Someone like you, Manga.
FE15 written by Manga.
That sounds good. I could get behind that. All right. But I won't do it alone. I'll need your help, Ashra. Gladly. Thank you. Let's go back and join the others. The party should be starting soon. All right.
So yeah, that's the extent of your speech in Revelation.
And here is the funniest cutscene ever. for one line, and you'll see what it is.
For the Kingdom of Nohr, and I, Ryoma, speaking for Hoshido. Vow to keep peace between us.
Fucking bro shake. They're like, yeah, we got this.
So what are you doing later?
I don't know. Thinking about some wine tonight.
Yes, peace for our nations. I swear.
Juxtaposition!
Mm-hmm. Yay! We're friends now. Friends.
We are so cute!
Get her off screen!
Leo, we're essentially the same character. Yeah, I know, Takumi, it's weird.
I know. But healing can only begin with trust. Yeah.
So what are you doing later?
I don't know. What are you doing later?
Our countries. And to the brave soul who brought us together.
Who?
Here it comes.
Hoshido and Nohr are united together.
Why are you
forever.
finishing each other's sentences?
No, it gets even better.
The itty bitty titty committee and the big titty committee.
I can walk! Damn it!
Wow, no, this is a happy ending.
We swear.
Why are they talking in unison?
I swear to you.
It's literally the cheesiest ending of a video game I've ever seen in my life.
Holy
Swear to
shit.
you? Well, allow me to swear to you guys. Fuck!
Wow. Okay, that was a happy ending, all right. Oh my god. So
The
yeah.
literal best possible ending in fucking existence in this
All right.
universe.
So before
happened.
before Ghast tears Revelations a new asshole, I think I'd
Why
like
would
to.
I tear a new asshole? I don't give a shit about this game. Fuck.
Oh, trust me, the emotions will start to come soon. I would like to
you're
hear. I would like to hear your opinion, right, of Revelation. Let me hear your
I'd be glad
thoughts.
to offer. I just have one word I can sum up Revelation for: disappointment.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It was after having gone through both Birthright and Conquest. It's like, okay, I wonder what the golden ending is going to be like. How's everything going to tie up all nice and tidy? And yeah, once you start, you begin Azura's ruse cruise from start to finish. You play through Hoshido's storyline up until halfway through. I will give the game some credit. They had the decency to shoo out the villains early on, just so they can make room for Vala's storyline. And once chapter 17, 18 hit, it was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. And then
Parent killing gauntlet.
Wasted potential after wasted potential, hit after hit after hit of disappointment and bad maps, and I'm just like, I paid money for this.
Yeah, that's the thought I was sitting with as well.
This could have been more. And it really could have been more. Especially during the last couple of maps where they just started pandering to the Hoshido side of the family, not giving a care for the Nohrian side, considering that you double up with Sumeragi and Mikoto spirits, but nothing for Garen.
Yeah, you should have. You know what I would have really liked to see? I would have liked Garen's parting words. Like, Garen should have been a boss, and they should have killed Garen. And in his last moments, he should have come to his senses and delivered a final speech to the Nohrian kids, just like Sumeragi did.
That would be actually probably the best. That's literally the only thing Garen needs. There's at least some shred of human decency, but he gets absolutely none ever.
To be super evil, they have to maintain continuity.
So stupid. I really like the final boss, but the ending was weak.
Yeah.
Wow, it was super weak. And considering that Birthright and Conquest at least ended with a grand generical war speech from the Prince now King, you don't even get that much. Corin is just like, hey guys, Vala's cool now, I promise to make it really good, and he's like, blah 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 blah. Just like wrapping it up, like like the game knows like the players fucking finish with this shit. Like, let's not keep them. It just feels so hollow. It felt so empty.
You know what? Yeah. To add on to that, you know how in like every Fire Emblem game ever, at the end game, they do like this thing where they'd show like the sequence of everyone who was from like a certain place discussing how they're gonna like be in the epilogue-ish kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Like, you know how in like in Path of Radiance, they were like, well, now we're here and now we're gonna go here and see what they're saying and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Or was that? Well, in Sacred Stones, they did that.
Yeah, they do it in Path of Radiance too.
Yeah. And in this game, it's like no one even dies. Like, well, I mean, they do die, but like no one gets like killed in battle. So like it'd be cool if they all went back to like their home and did like their own little thing. But you know what I'm saying. But then it's just
like at the end of at the end of Fire Emblem 4, you get this little montage with all the different nations and the people who are left alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Giving a speech like, oh hey Hannibal, what are you gonna do with Tracia? Hey Arthur, what are you gonna do with fucking Frege? Stuff like that.
Yeah, shit like that. But it's just.
But that requires you to actually have a world, which this game doesn't have. So yeah.
Sorry, Mangs. It's called a realm.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, so Ray, do you have any more thoughts, or did you were you finished?
That was my part of the story. The gameplay is just rather really hit and miss. It was just there were a couple of good ideas here and there in the few maps. Like I like Chapter 13's gimmick. I thought that was really cool.
Which one was that again?
The boxes between Ryoma and Xander fighting.
I never ended up using them at all.
I thought that was pretty clever. Yeah. Considering my restrictions, I thought that was pretty clever. Just trying to make blockades and shit. I thought that was cool. But the moving platform stuff in Vala, that didn't work. The entirety of Vala itself, it just felt very hollow.
The Sumeragi elevator. That was horrible. Jesus.
Also, Sumeragi himself, waste of a boss.
What a letdown. Ryoma two-shot at the guy. It was fucking Ryoma's dad. You'd expect him to pack a little bit of a punch. I suspected him to be at least as good as Ryoma.
Dude, Sumeragi had less speed when you fought him than when you fought him back in Chapter 5.
That is ridiculous. Absolutely. Like, even on Lunatic, that shit is disappointing. And Ray, what do you think about Gunter?
I legitimately loved that fucking twist, but then they fucked it up by making him survive.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
You liked that twist?
Yes,
really?
I did.
But it doesn't make any sense, though, from a storytelling perspective. Because...
No, not really.
Because Gunter, according to canon, he joined Garon, or he wanted revenge on Garon. So he wanted to take his revenge on Garon out on Corin, because Garon killed his family. But surely at some point, Gunter must have figured out that Garen was serving Anankos, and Anankos was the one who killed his family. So Gunter joined Anankos to take revenge on Corin? He joined the guy that's responsible for killing his family? That doesn't make any sense.
When you're evil, you do stupid things. But I did like the fact that they made a Jagan type character willingly go evil. It went fucking nowhere, but I like the concept behind it. That's why I like the twist.
I can see where you're coming from. I think it would have had more impact if they actually made Gunter into a good unit and allow. And why did they take away his supports in Revelation? That doesn't make any sense. He has them in Conquest, so why don't just let you? And considering he survives afterwards, why don't just let you support with him? Doesn't that make the betrayal even more better? You know?
In terms of the Gunter thing, it's a good premise and it's new, but like the execution was fucking horrendous. Like from the very beginning, you obviously knew something. Like the foreshadowing is not even there when like you literally try to support with Gunter and you can't. So like right off the bat, that's a red flag. It's like, okay, something's gonna fucking happen. Otherwise, I'd be able to support with him. And then he gets 0 screen time until the Vala arc, where he starts becoming relevant for no reason. And then it's like, okay, so Gunter is gonna actually do something. And then he does, and then he's there for like the fucking flower thing, or he does that, he drops the flower bomb, and it's like, wow, fucking seriously?
Yeah,
like,
that was stupid.
It's like, okay, so...
Nobody dies in Fire Emblem except Scarlet, but who gives a shit about Scarlet? Am I right? Am I right?
Ghast gives many shits
like,
about Scarlet.
It's like, so they have this idea for a plot twist, but it's like, they already spoiled it, like, and they just have 0 subtlety at all in revealing it. And when it happened, it was like, yeah, okay, we saw this coming. He had a really weird... I mean, I can understand, like, at all costs killing Garen, even if you're going to work with him. Like, okay, I can probably... I dwelled on that for a bit, and I was like, okay, maybe I can buy it. But, like, he survives, and it's just like, why would he survive? Like, his supports are gone. The fuck? Why are his supports gone? Like, you can use them until the point where, like, at the... I don't... Just fuck it. I fucking hated that plot twist.
And I really wish they'd just, like, if they'd give him some good basis and maybe some growths. I don't mind the Jagan character being weak. In fact, I liked it a lot the first time around, but his base stats makes him absolutely unusable. So, like, I think it would have been more impactful if a character you actually used and leveled up and, you know, had a connection with betrayed you, but, you know, that would require thoughts, so... And I would just like to do this, guys. I want to count the amount of times we've had a unknown betrayer in this entire game. The first one is Sola, and then we have the Takumi, we have Flora, the betrayer arc, and then we have Anthony, the betrayer arc, the Gunter betrayal arc. That's 5. I think there's another one. I can't remember. How many times does this game do the hidden betrayer in your midst arc? It's ridiculous.
Can I just say, Mangs, I fucking hated Anthony. He was a useless piece of shit. We did not need this.
He was so random. He just showed up out of nowhere. It's like, hi, I am an NPC with a name. Like, what the fuck? This game does writing so badly. It's ridiculous.
They don't give a fuck.
No. I think their mistake was hiring a manga guy to write the story. Just because you're good at writing manga, ironically enough, manga. Get it? Because my character's named Manga.
Way to go, Mangs! You ruined Fire Emblem for all of us.
Sorry. I don't think you want to hire a manga writer to write a video game story. I think. Like, I know that a lot of arguments have been made over the past, over the last time that, like, it's difficult to write a video game story. It's not as if writing a book, because it's a completely different beast entirely, because the story is told in short increments, and, you know, you have the game in between the storytelling and all that good stuff. So I think that writing stories for video games is really hard, and I think there's a lot of people out there who don't know how to do it, obviously, looking at Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I've amended, and Ray, I'm sure when you worked on your ROM hacks too, like, I've amended the story while it was, like, already in production, like, fucking a million times, like...
I hear that, son. Even while I'm doing this stuff for both new FE404 and just the redo for Sacred Dawn, I've already like amended the scripts like a dozen fucking times on my head right now.
Yeah,
I can't just apply to them.
Yeah, it's just like a consistent retconning, and it's like, I understand that in like movie scripts do that as well, but like it is completely different. You have to account for different things when you're writing a video game story, for sure.
And that's because both of you really care about what you're making, and also because I think I'm not gonna defend them, but I think that the reason why the Rev story is so piss poor is because I think they had a deadline. And I think that deadline was very short, because they were running low on resources.
The word has is that when Shin Kibayashi made the script, they only used like a certain portion of the script. They didn't use all of it.
Really?
Which would explain a lot of things that were missing, which, you know, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense considering we got 27 maps times 3, and there was plenty of time to insert all of this information, this parts of your world, but you don't capitalize on it. You just want to have maps to play games in.
Because the entire majority of the mid-game, both Birthright, Conquest, and Revelations, is filler. It's filler. There's no story to it at all. It's just going to a village, going to this village, suddenly there's Faceless, then there's Bandits. It's literally filler, 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 filler. So it does seem to me like the entire writing department of Fates suffers from a horrendous lack of resources. And again, I think it's because they didn't funnel a lot of resources into gaming. And someone's going to come along and say things like, oh, Mangs, you can't throw money at something to fix it. No, you can't throw money at something to fix it, but the more money you spend on a department, the more resources they have. And this entire writing scheme just stinks of a lack of resources. You can see that by the fact that there's so many current sexuals in this game. I understand you have a lot of supports to write with a cast this large, especially considering they want almost everyone to support with everyone. But I think it's really inexcusable to have all these supports, and yet you have characters like Scarlet, Fuga, who are, in my opinion, really good characters. And they only have one. And Isana. Like, if you think about it, the non-retainers are some of the best characters in Fates, in my opinion. And they only have one support.
I love Isana, but he does jack fucking all. We never see him do any royal stuff. He just sits around and goof off. And I love the fact that he's a goofball, but I'd like to see him actually do fucking royal stuff. Like, he's a leader. He should probably act like a leader once in a while, but nope. The game doesn't let him do anything.
And where's my Ryoma Scarlet S support? That should have been a thing.
I'm glad.
Don't remind me, man. You're gonna trigger me, dude. You're triggering me big time.
Maybe I'm trying. So, Ghast, give me your opinion on Revelations. Just a short version.
The story is, I mean, everyone knows at this point, it's beating a dead horse. I think it's really stupid what they did with Scarlet. Unnecessary deaths that they just didn't give a shit. It doesn't really make any sense how they treated Gunter and Scarlet so differently, even though they have like the one benefits more from the other for like no reason. It's like you can't just do the same thing for both characters and keep them alive. I understand the whole they needed to have some excuse to like accuse Gunter of something, but honestly, like, I don't see much of a difference between Scarlet living and then Gunter just betraying them at the end. And then
it's kind of random. It's like Lilith, you know, just have her die. It's pretty...
Yeah, and even, I mean, in that way, it'd be more surprising because, like I said before, they telegraphed the Gunter betrayal before it even started developing at all. And in terms of gameplay, my issue is that for particularly like the like, because like the arc in like the Hoshido and Nohr together recruiting arc thing is pretty fucking boring. Like most of the chapters are super snorefest. A lot of them are recycled. They don't really offer anything new, and it's only until the Vala arc where things get new. And what I think Vala really suffered from was that at the expense of like good pacing and freedom of movement and, you know, fun, they had these gimmicks that like the map plays itself. Like the platforms move, the elevator thing moves.
It's not really interactive, is it? You just have to adhere to the gimmick.
And that's why in terms of the Vala maps, I think my favorite one is the one where you're either warping, which is one you didn't like that much, and the one with the movable bridges, because you had power over the map. In the other maps, you're waiting for things to happen. It's like a huge waiting game, and it's boring. If you're not waiting, you're just doing really simple strategies. The enemies don't have any skills that require any extra thought processes like they did in Conquest. Most of your strategy is choke points or just tanking shit. And that's really all for me Vala came down to. It wasn't like super terrible, but it was like a tier below mediocre, and that's pretty much it. Like it wasn't bullshit difficulty on any level. It was just so mediocre, and the story was fucking trash. So yeah, Revelations is really bad.
For me, every single one of the gimmicks in the Val arc fell flat. Like, there were some gimmicks who were like more tolerable than the other. Oh, here's we gotta read Gunter's ending. Gunter disappeared soon after the war ended, never to be seen again. Scholars continue to debate if he died soon afterwards or if he found a quiet place to spend the rest of his days in contemplation.
It's the same as his Conquest ending. Fuck you.
Wow, really? He didn't get... Wow.
Really? He would... Wow.
That's the same
dumb.
ending? Really?
Yes, it is.
You know, it'd be funny if it was
Retired
Conquest,
challenge.
It was like,
I lost Camilla off screen.
Hold on.
here we go. Here's all the retired.
Uh-oh. Poor Anna. She didn't deserve to get Siegfried in her face. Oh my god. What, really? No.
Oh, I think it just goes by order.
Yeah.
Anyway, if Gunter was just like in the end, Gunter killed everyone.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
He went on a rampage with Anankos's power and
I'll
killed
picture
everyone.
Gunther fucking kill everyone, and now I am the true Valite King. Like saturation.
Oh
That would
man.
actually be fucking hilarious.
But yeah, I think it's Fates really did not know how to handle gimmicks well. The gimmicks of this entire game, there were a few who worked, but most of them were just annoying. And me and Ghast, we talked a lot about, like, if a gimmick doesn't add anything to a map, you should just take away the gimmick. Like, I don't mind having just enemies and a route map. I think that works. I don't think every map should have a gimmick. Revelations was very, very high on its gimmicks. It wanted every map to be unique and cool, and yeah, I don't know, like, oh, we're gonna have, like, floating platforms, or we're gonna have an elevator that goes back and forth.
Revelation made the mistake that it tried to be a platformer. Spoilers, you're not a platformer, you're a strategy RPG. You have to let go of the platforming elements here, friends.
That is very well said, yeah. A platform game in my Fire Emblem. Get it out, please. Easy going ninja. Yeah, he sure went easy. He died. And the worst part was, when Kaza died, we didn't even give a shit. We just continued talking.
It's bad, man.
Oh, there's a shame about Charlotte, though. She was actually a legit very good character. But she fell to like a bullshit 6% critical. It was absolutely fucking stupid.
Savage.
However, I think there is one thing though, right? And we've talked a little bit about this. Isn't it just fucking atrocious how badly balanced the characters' starting stats and levels are when they get thrown into Revelations?
Absolutely, completely. It's the Radiant Dawn and FE12 syndrome all over again.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, I can live with a bad story because the story I can skip. But I cannot skip bad map design, and I cannot skip poorly balanced units. And the way they just shoehorned units in, like, there's this map, I think, where you fight Iago, where you get, like, 10 characters over the span of 3 turns. It's ridiculous. You get, yes,
yeah.
Still, that's 6 characters. That's a lot of characters to get in a single map. And, like, 5 of them are useless.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't... And like, I think the worst offender of it all is Nyx. Nyx is perhaps...
Fuck
Nyx is
Actually,
perhaps
she might be... I hate her. I think she's my most hated character in all of Fire Emblem. Like, in all of it.
Not only is her entire story that she wants to get away from people, she decides to go into a building full of people. And she has, like, 8 magic, 5 speed, 16 hit points. Like, she has... It's just horrendous. It's like... What I think they did with Nyx is they made Revelation, and then at the end they went like, we've forgotten about someone. Who? Nyx! Oh, fuck! You know that Dark Mage from Conquest? Yeah, we've forgotten about Nyx. Oh, okay. We gotta put her in somewhere. Take the map where Shura shows up. Just put her in, okay? Put her...
Dude, aren't they gonna notice how good Shura is? No one cares. No one cares.
Put her Conquest base stats into chapter 13 of Revelations. Like, why? Oh, but they just do it. Okay, but isn't that terribly embarrassing?
People are gonna use her. She has tits, okay? Shh.
She hardly has that.
Shit.
But like,
She's a fetish. She's a fetish. That's why they're gonna use her.
No,
She is a super fetish, but fuck me.
she's legal jailbait. But like, they probably thought like since Revelation has grinding, they don't really need to balance the characters, and that is, in my opinion, really really bad. Like that. Yeah, like I can live with the story sucking. I can resign myself to that, and like if you just resign yourself to the fact that the story sucks, then you can enjoy a Fire Emblem. Like that's how I enjoyed Awakening. I knew the story was gonna suck, and when you just resign yourself to the fact that the story sucks, you can enjoy the game a lot more. You can't enjoy bad map design, and you can't enjoy bad units, and that really
How I
sucks.
feel about Kingdom Hearts. I love the Kingdom Hearts games, but the story's fucking garbage.
Yeah, but
Oh
you
god, the Kingdom Hearts story.
never played
That
Kingdom.
the one moment where who's the guy with who's the bald guy? Who's like the
Xehanort?
big Xehanort. He was like, it was all part of Xehanort's plan. Everything would happen
stupid.
on this
That
day.
was
And I was like, what the?
That was so fucking stupid. But continue, Max. Continue. We're shitting on you.
Kingdom Hearts, more interesting than Fates. No, there's not really much to say. Oh, we gotta pick 5 units. I'm gonna pick. Since I'm gonna be, we're gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna pick Gazak. We're gonna pick Gazak.
Give me the pussy,
We're gonna pick
boss.
Obro, and we're gonna pick Ghast. Where's Ghast? There we go. We'll pick Leo and Manga. So I can continue to get aptitude on my future playthroughs and be branded a cheater. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say really. Revelations was a pretty disappointing game, but at least we had fun with it. That's, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Like, even though we harp a lot on Revelations, it's just because we want it to be good. We want Fire Emblem to be a good game, and that's why we get angry when it fails to meet our expectations. But at the end of the day, you know, just like Awakening, you can have fun with Fire Emblem, even though the story sucks. And, you know, I still love this game. I hate the fact that I'm saying this, but I do love this game. Conquest made me love this game, and I'm really looking forward to going playing Conquest in the future, because I believe that Conquest is the gem of Fates. I really wish that Conquest was the only version of Fates. I wish that Birthright and Revelations didn't exist, and that they funneled all the resources they spent on those into Conquest to make Conquest even better.
Amen. Preach it, brother.
If they did that, if they actually had Conquest with a serviceable story, it could legitimately have been the best Fire Emblem game in the series, in my opinion. Not sure how you guys feel about that, but I feel like that.
I mean, my only real criticism with this game is the story. I even said so in my review that I posted up for Tumblr.
Yeah.
But yeah, legitimately, the story is this game's only really nasty blemish. The game itself was great. I had a lot of fun with this game.
All right, I'll post a link to your Tumblr review in the video description if someone wants to go read it. I'm sure
Sweet.
Ray writes a lot of cool shit, so you should go check him out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a joyful ride. It's not going to be the last of Fates you see on this channel. I have a special announcement to make, and I'll be making a video that will be coming out on my channel shortly after this one is uploaded. And that is the fact that for my Conquest Lunatic Let's Play, I am going to be doing an army of Corons.
Oh,
I am going to be letting you guys, my subscribers, sadly only the North American ones, because Europeans, sorry, your region locked to me, so I cannot visit your castles. I'm really sorry. There's nothing I can do about
You're a
that.
traitor, Ark, and Fire Emblem.
But for all my
Even a European.
no, you betrayed your country and Hoshido. Now pay.
Mangs it.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all the likes, for all the comments. Thank you, Ghast, for joining me throughout this entire journey.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. It was really fun to experience this a second time.
And thanks, Ray, for making an appearance on the final map.
Fucking love this game, man. Holy shit. Do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, go subscribe to Ghast, go subscribe to Ray, and leave a like and a comment in the video below, because that really helps out the channel a lot. It really does.
See you later, strategist.
So yeah, see you later, guys.
Well said.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Peace out, boy.